3, 2, 1.
今夜もミュージック君へのラッキー笑い合って抱き合って幸せにほらなれるように
Hey guys, welcome to my last episode of the Weeaboo Club. It is I, WattheWut. Thank God I am finally leaving this podcast.
Yeah,
Sad.
go. Get out of here.
Alright, see ya.
Oh, he left. Well, this is another week of the seasonal podcast.
Yeah, that's just the two of us again, as usual. Or not like as usual, what the fuck, just that one time. But it's becoming usual now, because what's dead? Yeah.
I wish I was dead.
This is
Me
the new
too.
usual.
What do you guys think about that Actage anime being confirmed?
Oh. If you just say an anime, a thing is getting an anime on Twitter, you'll
Did
be
you
right
guys know that the
because
One
it's
Piece
popular.
anime will cover all of Wano?
No, guys.
What?
So I have some announcements. So we're getting a Naruto anime reboot, this time by Studio Ufotable. We got of course,
Studio Fotable.
Spice and Wolf is coming back, but not just to season 3. They're gonna redo the entire series, animated by Ufotable. We're gonna have
Will What the What ever be fully rested for a podcast?
No, 'cause
Ask
he sucks.
people-
Chuck.
will people ever stop bothering me when I record a podcast? I don't know. Bursting in my fucking room. Yay, even though there's a fucking sign that says stay out.
God, this is an episode already. This is
Well-
something fucking cancerous.
Well, I haven't eaten for the past 3 days, so that's something
Okay, yeah.
Yay.
All right, are we gonna fucking talk about fucking comments, or are we just gonna sit here and quiet?
I started.
I started, but did you finish?
Hello? What does that mean?
What does that even mean? Did he start?
I read out a comment just now.
Oh, I wasn't listening. You fucking got me.
Oh!
Caught red-handed.
I get it. I got it. Everybody clap.
I think we're all tired.
I like this comment from Chuck, who says, "Will what?"
I just read that comment!
That's not...
That was the one I
That
read!
wasn't the one you read, dumbass Craftsdwarf. There's another one.
Oh, yeah, I did leave two.
You
Okay,
left
which one are you going to
two.
read out?
Stupid
No,
Craftsdwarf.
I don't care. I'm not gonna
my
finish
God.
it. Let's just go to
Which
another
one are you
comment.
gonna read,
Let's just go to
motherfucker?
another comment. All right. I didn't have another comment. I was ready to read.
I can't believe What is a mad genius that strategically planned everything and was only pretending to like Muse so that he could boost the views of his Aqua videos. How was this man able to walk upright with a brain this big? I don't know. Honestly, I plan out the success and failure of everything. This is how it works.
Yeah.
I liked this comment from Generic MC. My mother's thinking about disowning me because I watch this every week.
Well, your mother should think
That's
about
a
disowning you
right
because
there.
you're not as good as a fan as your fucking Dot. So.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna disown you. I think. What the what?
Why are you gonna disown me? Why do you feel the need to disown me?
Because I hate you.
Well, I hate you too, so I'm confused.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Suicide is epic.
Also, Cool Guy said, I heard that the Weeb Club is actually a huge money laundering front, and that they are actually from an elite Southern California gang, and they kill people are not in their gang. I wonder what gang Craftsdwarf would be in.
Craftsdwarf doesn't even know what gangs are.
Yeah.
I mean, his only
knows-
concept of a gang is like from fucking like Shakespearean plays that he was watching when he was in the twilight of his life.
That's
like,
not
come on.
true. Craftsdwarf was watching the news when The Godfather was like happening in real life, Like he knows those.
Oh, okay, I see, I get it. But he doesn't know about the like Crips or Bloods, so it's kind of like,
He also said Craftsdwarf said that What was afraid of anime viruses, and I wanted to know what that was in reference to.
What is that in reference to?
Because What doesn't like downloading things because there might be a virus. He's always afraid of getting torrents from using torrents, even though...
Well, maybe if the
That's not
Weeb Club
actually a
stand
problem.
mental health, we wouldn't have to suffer every week.
The Weeb Club can't stem mental health because we are mental health problems personified. Anyway.
Unfortunate.
Did you just read your own comment?
Me? Why would I do that? Craftsdwarf born on Children's
Oh,
Day?
he did. I thought he
It's
was
like
saying
the
what
jokes
the what
write
words.
themselves.
Are you no, we gotta go back. You can't read your own comment because nobody else thought it was funny enough to read. Are you kidding me?
We never have.
That Vindy guy should have a YouTube channel and make videos.
I don't read out my own comments.
I thought he said something and making
like
Shonen Jump chapter
far.
reviews. Vindy is a mech anime because he's a little rat piloting a human-looking mech.
All right, this is fucking y'all. I like this comment from White because he says calling it Tower of Simp is probably the highest compliment you could give Tog IMO. And then Dan responds, "Silence, Tokyo Ghoul PFP. Don't you have some sex to be crying to right now?"
Why would he be crying during sex if he's not getting any at all? It's like, come on.
It was funny. I like it. I'm here for it. I think that's most of the comments I liked on the seasonal.
Yeah.
So next is we did another EWB, this time on an AniTuber who isn't tiny.
Yeah, UTS. Unfortunate.
Well, there are tiny parts about him.
Oh. Do tell.
His brain? Huh?
Oh.
I mean, All right. This is y'all's video, so y'all talk about these fucking comments.
Okay, so, we have Dot, of course, continuing the meme. No drip, no sauce, no passion, no comedy, no male gaze. What will be next? Like, seriously, this meme that there's no something just keeps continuing.
Yeah, no, imagine like how big it's gonna be next year.
Oh no. It'll be a whole ass.
Also, so I like this other one, Rafa Racine. As a MAGA hat wearing, alt-right meathead, Nazi that hates all women. Sorry, hold on, let me get this closer so I can actually fucking read it.
Oh my god, you don't have your fucking old man reading glasses, so you have to get closer.
No, it's on my other monitor.
This is so unfortunate.
This fucking
non-whites and all members of the LGBTQ plus community. I'm offended that he would assume I wouldn't like cute girls anime.
That's unfortunate.
Sad.
Under the Scope really watched Hidamari's sketch, a seinen show, and walked away thinking, "Yep, no male gaze to speak of." Which is, that's something we forgot to mention, that it's seinen.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Made for men.
Most of the shows are like Kura Fantasy or not Kura Fantasy. All the Kura series are. Yeah, exactly. They're all seinen.
Even Nanan Biori. Yeah. You like Nanan Biori, Craftsdwarf? Oh yeah, no, you don't. You don't like children anymore. Oh my god. AAA actually says something like, "I'm curious what he would say regarding shonen works that were also made by women, i.e. Hiroma Arakawa making FMA, Amano Akira making Kadekyo Hitman Reborn, or Kazue Kato making Blue Exorcist. Does he see those female mangaka operating under the male gaze, or MAGA hat wearers simply incapable of enjoying those works?" I don't think...
Well, FMA is the good shonen that doesn't do the bad things.
If something was made by a woman... I instinctively like it less, according to Jack UTS. As a man who likes shonen, I instinctively now don't like it if it was made by...
Shonen fans are misogynists, after all.
A woman.
Never mind, the FMA is literally one of the most jacked off fucking series.
No.
So.
Must have been lied about it being made by a woman. It's actually secretly a man.
Lust isn't a character.
Also, didn't you mention Ichigo 100% on the discussion? I forget. I feel like you might have, but
Me? I mentioned Ichigo? Oh yeah, Ichigo. No, you did. You're the one who said it.
Okay, so I remember. I sort of remember it came up because
I tried to keep that.
Ichigo 100%.
I tried to
Shonen Jump manga.
I try to forget that thing exists, Craftsdwarf, so I don't talk about it.
Why don't you want to remember how hot Satsuki is?
So go ahead, keep talking, Craftsdwarf, so I can drown out this fucker's voice.
No, I just wanted to bring up that's obviously something I didn't talk about in the video, but I feel like we brought it up in the discussion. So yeah.
Oh, you mind reading the fucking Mad Tracks comment where he asked about the types of videos or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Well, you haven't. You can go ahead.
Okay. Genuine question: are there YouTubers who you will not cover at all, or types of videos? I know you mentioned not covering Nuxtaku or that long ass Dragon Ball video. And now with the Greek, I was wondering if there were any rules as to what type of vids you cover, like if they're too long or if the person you cover is that bad. I think it's less so that at least personally, the way I see it is that it's less about there are videos that we won't cover, and it's more we decide to cover specific videos. There are times where we don't want to cover more than one video by we don't want to cover another UTS video is our next DWB, right? Like, that's kind of bullshit, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be a while before we cover the same person twice, basically, if ever, because there's enough YouTubers we might not even really need to. But yeah, the biggest issue is, like, one, like, do we care enough about what's being discussed to want to talk about it? And also, do we know enough about what's being discussed? Like, if you send me a random video, well, this video talks about Technolize and it's really bad. I haven't watched Technolize. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? You know, like, this is a random example.
Yeah, like, imagine being so stupid that you have a show where you talk about, you know, Anime videos that come out, and you've never read Komi-san, so you watch a video that's literally just summarizing the plot of Komi-san, you put in fucking some of the best videos of the week.
Who?
And yeah, obviously, like, well, let's move on.
Don't think about it.
Why can't I think about it?
I don't know. Because the guy.
But
who
yeah,
made the
like,
video
and
didn't
yeah,
think about
obviously, like what replied with the issue with videos that are really long is that, like, we include the whole video in the, like, if we talk about Plague of Gripes' fucking horrible Naruto video, like, not only would his video alone already like 40 plus minutes, our discussion would be like proportionally longer by the nature of how we do the show.
Right.
So we like no one here has time for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, like, listen. When me and Crafts were watching in our own private time, it took span over several hours. Most of the time, just him watching it.
It took like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah.
And like you were watching it and like just letting it play sometimes because you couldn't fucking handle it anymore. And this wasn't even an example of like a podcast. This is you pausing it and laughing your ass off every other second.
This was be us in private or getting mad because we got mad. Well, you turned yourself off after like a minute because you just couldn't. Your brain, you just like couldn't handle it.
After a while, it was
which is fair.
Listen, the Plague of Gripes Naruto video at a certain point just becomes noise, especially when you realize that the man thinks the video is a joke. So like you just ignore everything that he's saying because it's just nothing but pain.
But yeah, it depends on like mostly the length of the video and what we have to say about it individually. Because like another thing I was thinking about, like so. Like, you know, I don't want to cover the same topic too many times, so if like I do another Shonen Formula video, then it's not gonna be about like rival characters and like underdog stories, you know, like they can't if they bring up points like that, well, we already covered that one Naruto video, so it's like, you know, we don't want to just repeat ourselves again and again, you know.
Yeah.
But that hasn't become an issue yet because we have videos that we have, you know, plenty of videos that we haven't covered that are different enough that wouldn't cause that issue. So
yeah.
I think that about covers it for the comments.
Well, the Reddit's worse. Reddit's?
Oh, God, the Reddit.
The Reddit is okay. I don't know who Hermit Sage 6 is, but every time he does these fucking these golden kamui, like puts our face over people. And this time we were getting gay with Super Eye Patch Wolf for some reason. I don't know why Super Eye Patch Wolf would do.
Ninwanji's in there too.
Yeah, Nun's there. It's like us and Nun and Super Eye Patch Wolf being gay. And then I think someone's about to fucking jump me at the end, which I don't really like. I'm already skittish enough. I don't know what was going on, but
it's kind of terrifying actually, and I'm a little scared.
It's a certain level of cancer that I definitely respect.
I don't respect it.
I also love this dot image he made about Craftsdwarf before and after the mixtapes.
Ranting about my perfect lolly body. Lolly, the perfect. This goes for all children characters.
Deep dive? You mean not perfect? Can you talk?
Whatever. This goes for all children characters. Shadman dives in Bardbot fuck off and die challenge. What the fuck? I think Hermit Sage did make another funny image. Just hard work beats natural talent.
Believe it.
Well, is believe spelled right? Because I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I don't know. I don't actually.
I'm so in a state that I can't tell anymore. Oh.
Well, yeah, it is because it's IE.
Unfortunate.
It's supposed to be BLEIEVE.
You could just say.
Well, Naruto doesn't know how to spell because he didn't put in the hard work.
Well, he should.
He lost to Rock Lee's natural talent. I mean, wait, shit, no, wait.
Date bayo.
That's
what natural talent? Oh wait, no, wait, hold on.
Date basa.
I hate this podcast. This is like the lowest energy episode of the Weeb Club of all time.
Oh,
we've had in a while, at least. I think we've had lower, like I feel like at one point in the season we just like kind of end up all dead for one reason or another, and we have an episode like this where we're just like, yeah, this is an episode.
We're sitting
Oh.
here.
Though, I know I want.
Fittingly,
And I mean, it did follow one of the highest energy and most manic episodes we've done.
The problem is
if
that
you're-
high energy manic shit won't come out till Wednesday, so people have no idea our insanity
well,
They'll-
the Ichigo 100% episode got like we were talking about that like weeks before it happened, so we won't have that much time for the Vatican episode. But that shit got even more manic, at least for like a good
Vatican
a few minutes.
there were like 4 minutes of like pure like I was scared. I think.
I re-listened to it and I've never laughed so hard re-listening to the Weeb Club. Like
Oh
I
no,
was,
it's
I,
the funniest thing we've done.
It was amazing.
It was so funny.
It's
I
definitely
was so
really,
mad, like
really
funny
good.
mad, but I was mad, a little tilted there.
God, it's so funny. I mean, I'm definitely excited to for it to come out. But it is sad that this episode's like we're fucking dead for some reason. I blame everything.
Well, it's also like I think this week might not have been as good as the previous weeks in terms of like the overall quality. Not like the shows.
Oh, I
were
was thinking
bad.
that as watching the. Well, I was watching the episodes and I was even thinking like I don't know, I'm not gonna have a lot to say. So
Well, there's only one
you know.
thing. There's only one episode in particular that I got some shit to say, which is Vindy knows. Vindy knows which
Let's
one.
go.
Let's go.
I have a little bit to say about Tower of God, but like I don't have much to say about the episodes. And then the comments were like, okay, so it's like, well, what do you have to talk?
Wow, what was that show you just mentioned?
Sorry, Tower of Simp. No shit, I'm sorry, Tower of Betrayal.
Wow, look at that. Play the OP. Everybody died.
Kino anime.
Everybody died and got stabbed.
I like this episode a lot. I like this part of the story a lot. I really like kind of what's going on at this point. I think this is when season 1 really starts to like get going, and I think it this is when season 1 is like really starting to hit its stride, and then it's sad because then like the story kind of takes like a like in between season 1 and season 2 there's like kind of a reset and like things kind of slow down a little bit, but now we're getting to the stuff where it's actually like getting pretty good and getting pretty fucking kino.
Is it though? And
I
Dorsey
think so.
stabbed a bunch of her brothers and sisters.
Yeah, it was cool. Chadley, I think.
She
Some might
said,
say.
She said, I was tired of bread. My diet can't consist entirely of gluten. I got to get my protein in. So she stabbed all her brothers and sisters and was like, hell yes. Me get real meal this time.
Mm-hmm.
If I only eat my fucking glutens, I'm not gonna enter ketosis like I need to or something. Jesus Christ. Oh.
okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm so tired. I want to.
I don't think any of us are okay, Vindy.
I'm fine.
On some level, none of us are okay.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to me. I actually have had energy like all day. Like I was fucking going off earlier, and like now I'm like just sitting here. I don't know. I feel like I have. There's nothing like. Well, I don't know. Like, fuck y'all. That's all I can say. Fuck
wanna
y'all.
fuck me?
This is all your fault.
You want to fuck
What
me?
the what? I blame
kinda
you.
weird.
Okay.
That's kind of weird, dude. You want to fuck me?
Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to mess up energy for Tower of God of all things.
Well, look, I mean, here's the thing, okay? First of all, fuck you, Craftsdwarf. Second of all, this episode was good. There's, like, legitimately, they're like this is when there's starting to be, like, some good stuff going on. We also get to find out that, like, yeah, Bam is just, like, the strongest man on planet Earth, and it's a little bullshit how strong he is, but it's still kind of Chadley, so, like, it's
He
not
mastered
really,
a rancor technique. And
well,
Dorsey
it's not necessarily like that. It's it's not like necessarily like a ranker technique. It's more so just that like the fact that he was able to do a because like we find out like we already found out even using one room of Shinsu is like hard to do, right? Like that's not easy. It takes a lot of practice. So to be able to do an actual technique after having it done to him one time, like he's got like that's the man can just like do whatever the fuck he wants, kind of, because he can just like copy other people's abilities instantly, which is pretty great. Like
Wow.
not great, like it's ridiculous. I think at a certain point how broken Bam is, but like it works for the story and like it's worked into like his character arc, so I think it works really well. And I like the way that even like you see how like Bam is like ridiculously broken and talented, but like the manga's already, or the series is kind of already like making a point of showing that like yeah, Bam's broken, but like that doesn't just mean that like it's not like nothing's gonna come from that. Like there's like legitimate meaning already out of that with how like the guy in this episode with the horn, I can't remember his name, was like already resenting him and tried to kill the lady he simps for just because he was so strong. I liked.
Sad.
Well, because like for the people in the tower, like climbing the tower is everything, and when it's a competition and only so many people can pass, having someone that talented show up is like a serious issue.
I can't believe Tower of God said hard work ain't shit compared to natural talent.
Well, I can't believe Tower of God abandoned its theme of hard work beats talent.
Did it ever have that theme?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh. You're so
okay.
rude.
I mean, no one else is gonna say anything about Tower of God, so we can move on to yesterday.
No, it's
Kakushi
Goto!
Goto!
We can move on to Otome game.
Oh my god, fucking play the OP.
Hey.
Can this fucking show stop trying to debate us?
Yeah, like, okay. Alright, fuck this show, first of all. Because, like, I have never seen an episode make it more obvious that a man they're trying to tell me is dead is not dead, okay? Like, that was too far. Like, I think this episode finally took it too far, where I'm, like, sitting here watching, like, he's not dead. 0% chance he's dead. They wouldn't be making it this obvious that he's dead if he was actually dead,
Man, they really want him to be dead, though.
They really want you to think he's dead, but he's definitely not. Like, there's no way this man's dead.
I mean, like, because especially if the manga's still ongoing, I doubt that he's fucking dead.
No way. If he's dead, I will kill myself.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Do it. Do it. Go.
He's not dead though. He's not dead.
I thought there was more of the episode to talk about.
Okay, we can talk about the other parts. Let's talk about it.
It was pretty fun. I don't know, like the shade he throws at like manga authors and the industry is funny. Like, I can see people in the industry liking it, and yeah, it was silly.
There's a line they say where it's like a lot of mangaka are female now.
Well, I really like the.
Or I think it was specifically about the successful ones.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the fucking.
What were you gonna say, Vindy?
Oh, I was gonna say I really like the. God damn it! What do you fucking call it? My brain isn't working, but I really like the fucking when I don't know. I was just saying, like it's super obvious that this shit is like made by a mangaka, and like all the manga discussions are just him kind of. Just like talking about the manga industry and how he feels about it. Like it's very clear. I think that like the main character is like on some level a mouthpiece for the.
No, well, like his the author, like the manga that got him popular was like I think someone on my server started reading it and that it was very like I could see why someone would be ashamed of this and not want their family to see it. So it, like he's speaking from personal experience in ways. So it and yeah, like a lot of the jokes feel aimed at himself basically as an author or his like the people he's worked with and stuff. Like there's self depreciation, but there's also like jabs that like friendly jabs. Like it never feels mean spirited.
God.
Like you're obviously supposed to be laughing at the characters for thinking and feeling these ways. Like when people are made fun of.
How do you spot a female mangaka? She's wearing a frilly dress that goes too young for what she is, and she's guarded by a person in a suit. Alright, let's go. And it fucking gets busted. He goes to fucking Hime. Jesus. Oh, that's why I have this screen cap. So I have this screen cap, right? It was like, it was this. All in the end, all manga artists are just lolicons. I mean...
Craftsdwarf, are you a manga artist?
Not anymore.
Oh, I forgot you had to give up manga.
I got canceled.
So that's the real reason you stopped liking children. It has nothing to do with the
mixtapes.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate.
But yeah, it was a fun episode.
Yeah, I mean, I like this show a lot. It's one of those ones where I feel like the problem is right now that like the biggest thing going on in the show is that the show is trying to make you think a man is dead who is clearly not dead. And, like, the rest of it, like, most of the episode, I think, is just kind of, like, there is stuff going on, like, thematically, but a lot of it is just kind of fun comedy,
Yeah.
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 So are we going to go on to
Yesterday. Today? Yesterday.
tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Got it. Play the Otome, OP.
Okay.
This show's good.
Is that the song? That's the OP. Hey guys, it's me, What the What. Back today on my new podcast talking about yesterday. What
The show's kind of amazing for having a different OP every single week.
I know, right?
Like,
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I mean, this OP was worse than the other ones, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. It's like the singer just decided to die and stopped trying to sing it this week.
Perhaps.
Yeah. That happens sometimes, though. I hear that, like, occasionally, bands will put out songs where just, like, the vocalist just decides to not sing.
Not enough effort.
No passion, no drip, no sauce.
No sauce. No male gaze.
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest.
but I liked how the episode started, where like Shinako and Rikuo are like she like invites him in, but then like nothing happens, and then like that later they're talking to both their friends at like we see the scenes at the same time, and they're like, "Holy shit, you're so fucking stupid!" Like,
No, but the show's about beta males, so it's bad.
I definitely like seeing Rikuo kind of start to get
and
his-
beta females.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Because I was definitely thinking, I guess maybe because I tend to think, being a guy, I see things from that side. I was thinking, Rico, you dumb shit. But then, like, both of them were getting called out in the story. Like, they're both at fault,
Because they're both
and I like
sinners.
that. Yeah, exactly.
She's simping for a dead man. He's simping for a girl who's like, whatever. It's unfortunate the way simps operate. I'm not a simp, though, unlike Ninmanji and Rikuo.
How much would you pay for Johanna to, like, press your head in between her thighs?
Well,
Oh.
maybe if you stand Aqua, you would know. Anyway.
I know the number is more than 0. What?
What do you mean? I'm so confused. You're confusing me.
That you would...
As
Okay,
you
shut the
know,
fuck up.
look, listen.
Fucking coward.
I'm the
Shut
one who
up!
made
Fucking
the-
coward.
Don't you
I'm-
dare say you've never been horny. You're horny all the
I'm
fucking
the
time.
one
I don't
who
want to
made
hear
the
your shit.
AnyTuber
Stop lying,
horny
stop
tier
lying, stop
list,
lying, stop
and here we
lying,
have
stop lying,
it.
stop
Look at
lying,
my
stop
rating.
lying, stop
Look where
lying.
I'm at.
Stop
Right there. Never been
lying.
horny.
You're a liar. All
I'm
you
not
do
a
is
liar.
lie to me
Look at
constantly.
me, right there. Never been horny? Me. What the what?
Okay, you can lie. You do it constantly.
I don't understand. I'm
Just because
confused.
you're dumb doesn't mean you're not lying.
You're
I
dumb?
don't
Why would you
understand the
say that
problem.
about yourself, Vinny? That's so
No,
unfortunate.
I said just because you're dumb.
Why?
Are
I
you
can't believe
stupid?
Vinny just admitted
Do
that
your
he's dumb.
ears work?
Does your
Hello?
brain work?
I know my mouth works, and I know
I don't
I'm
know
saying the
true
right words.
degens. I don't
you
know
can't
true
seem to hear 'em.
I don't know true degens. Why don't you tell me if your brains work?
Oh wow, What the What made a tier list, and he decided arbitrarily where people went, and then decided like his arbitrary tier list is objective.
Well, it
What
is
other
objective.
Wow,
It
I
is
can't believe you're
objective, though.
taking notes from people not even on the tier list.
It is
Holy
objective.
shit, I can't handle it. God, I'm gonna kill What the What in his sleep.
Do it, please. End it. End it all. Living is not truly living anymore. It is nothing but suffering. I am living in a constant state of pain and misery. And yeah,
Shut up!
This
Stop
show's alright.
talking.
This episode was alright. I mean, it was cool. I mean, seeing Rico finally make efforts and like improving, doing what he wants to do. Haru's like, why didn't you tell me? And he's like, sorry. Kind of, sort of forgot.
Yeah, I thought this episode was really good. I definitely don't think Rikuo and the teacher are going to end up together. I think that I don't know. I think the story's like progressing in a way where I don't know. I just don't think that's like healthy for either person, but I could be wrong.
I really hope he doesn't.
Because
get
even
with her.
the ways that now she's starting to like him are the reasons she liked the guy in her past, and I think that's not what I mean. Like it's bad. It's not.
I just really hope he doesn't end up with her by the end, because if he does, I mean, there's got to be a good reason if he does, but like, I really feel like the story is going is going the direction that he ends up with Haru instead or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is I think that's how the story should end. But I mean, we could be wrong, and if I am, I'd like to see the story explain to me why I'm wrong.
Yeah, dirty.
Well, because like if I had to view it from this point, is that like Haru already wants him as he is, where like with Shinako, like he needs to improve. So that kind of seems like, well, from where we stand right now, that's my guess. But we're like almost halfway through the show at this point. It's going to be 18 episodes, so it's pretty early to call, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Also, I did like the conversation Shinako had with her friend about how she's probably like idealizing her memories with you. Oh god damn it! If you fuckers.
With me?
With the guy who died.
You? Takasaka Yu?
Actually, it's still What the What. No, actually, it's me.
Takasaka
right.
Yu from Love Live
I
from Perfect
died.
Dream Project?
Okay, let's fucking move on. I'm done with you fuckers. Let's get this over
You,
Why
with.
is
the
he
guy who
getting so
died?
mad?
Why are you calling him a fucker? He's dead. That's rude, Craftsdwarf.
I'm so confused.
Well, if it's a you fucker, it would be Shinako.
Whoa!
No, she didn't have sex with him. He's dead. That's wrong.
Craftsdwarf's
Well, she's
into
the closest.
necrophilia, he says?
Craftsdwarf said, "I'm abandoning Lolicon
For
I'm abandoning
necrophilia.
why I left the Lolicon community, and it's a 10-minute video about why he's a necrophiliac now.
Let's go! Let's go! Supportive of Craftsdwarf's ambitions.
Let's go. I respect it, Craftsdwarf. You do you, dude. If you want to have sex with dead bodies, turn those dead bodies. Be like a blender, dude. Like, blend that shit up.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
It's not necrophilia if I'm also dead.
Ah,
Oh, I
shit,
thought
he's
you were
got a
gonna say
point.
it's not
He's got a
necrophilia,
fucking
bodies
point.
warm, but that's a good fucking point.
Oh, kill me, dude. Fucking kill
You're
me.
just tired of turning innocent children into necrophiliacs. I understand.
I really hate being
Okay.
on this podcast if it's not clear. I really
No,
fucking hate
you
it.
love it. Stop lying.
No.
Stop.
You know what I do
lying.
love, though?
Stop.
We're gonna talk about the best episode of the week.
Let's move on to someone else's fetish. Play the OP for
Woo!
Black Otome.
God, yes.
It was a silly episode, but it was a fun one.
It was
I don't think it was
horny
as good as
beyond
the last
belief.
one, but it was good.
It
yeah.
was one of the horniest things the show has done so far.
This episode was really good, yeah. I
was so
still just can't believe how stupid every character... Like, not only is Katarina stupid, but these two retard gay girls reading the book are also the dumbest people I've ever seen. Like...
So, Mega Graphics, please cut out just Vindy saying these two retard gay girls and just don't do anything else. Just cut out two retard gay girls.
Kill yourself, communist.
One little detail I like before we get into the actual stuff is like at the beginning of the episode, like Katarina is like humming the background music, which I realize is like she's humming the song from Fortune Lover. Like she recognized it because she played the game, but it's also the BGM for the show because it's from like. Or that's how I took it because it's because usually when they do the song, it's usually like the OP or the ending theme, in the show. But this was the BGM itself, but it actually makes sense because there's a understandable reason as to why she would know that song, and so that was fun to know. Yeah, to see.
God, if we had the fucking Desire book, it would just be me bashing both your fucking heads in with a baseball bat.
It would be you getting your head crushed by Johannes thighs because you're horny.
Well, no, okay, no, the
Craftsdwarf
Desire
having
book.
sex with dead
Listen,
Wallies,
in terms.
and it would be me.
Oh, now I'm a lolicon necrophiliac. God damn it.
I better see nothing on the Reddit but Craftsdwarf necrophiliac memes. If I don't, I'll be very disappointed.
God damn it.
This is so sad. Yeah, listen. The fact that Katarina is like aware in every single one of their fantasies is the best part, because it's like,
well, she's just hungry, and that's like her normal state of being.
no, but it was hilarious because it was like the entire time it was happening, like Giordo's in his normal rape man mood, and she's like, okay, but like I'm really hungry though. Like, can we go get something to eat? And he's like, yeah, I'll eat you. And he's like, I don't get that, but like I'm hungry. And then she goes to like fucking Keith, and Keith's like, I'll feed you, you naughty girl. And she's like, okay, but I'm hungry. Like, just give me food. And Sophia's there. She's like, wow, this is a nice library. And Sophia's like, yes, let's fuck. And she's like, whoa, I'm hungry though. And then fucking Nicole's fucking chuny ass. Of course, that would be his fucking fantasy. The fucking the mask and shit. Oh my. The fucking gondolas and shit. This show. Oh my god. No.
I just love that inflation saved the day.
Oh my god.
I had that thought and I was like, okay, someone, God, why is this happening?
Oh,
like she just became Kirby,
Yeah.
basically.
Her desire was too great. She's a perfect character to enter Tower of God's plot and win with her
Whoa.
Earth bump themes of
point.
desire.
I didn't think about it like that.
No, the best part of each fantasy was the fact that Mary was losing her fucking mind every time.
Every time when she'd go, no! Oh my god, it was so funny. I loved it.
when it went to
Alan, right?
to Alan's, yeah, and like immediately she just closed the book. She's like, well, I don't
want to see my fiance be degenerate. Even though that was probably like it looks like from the after like what
His
we
was
see
the
him
most
afterwards.
wholesome,
It seems
dude.
like he just would have maybe beaten her at a piano contest, like that's his desire or something, or
beaten
just
a
got
pussy,
impressed or
what?
something, something like.
What?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I said beat that pussy. Anyway, there was also like, well, there was that one part where she holds the book over the fire. She's like, our only choice is to destroy it. She can't fucking handle it anymore. It's so funny.
I just love how openly gay they are for Katarina.
But she's too stupid to recognize it.
Yeah. No, like everyone in this series is like constantly just telling her that they want to jump her bones, and she's like, I hope I don't get any death flags. And it's like, dude, like literally, like you got the harem in somehow. And she's like, what do they mean by this? That's my favorite part, I think, is that like she played all these fucking VN games, so she should be recognizing that these are like the signs that like you're doing well in like the VN, you know, because they're so obvious about it. And like she's so dumb that she just doesn't realize that she's simultaneously on everyone's route at the same time.
Because she's not the main character, that can't possibly
Right,
be
it's
what's
so
happening.
funny.
Can't believe fucking ultimate game is Mob Psycho 100. Everyone's the protagonist of their own story.
I guess one thing I would have liked to see more of is like, because Mary wanted to spend time alone with Katarina. I like the scene where like they're going to the
that was
library and like
fucking
everyone
funny.
makes up this well, everyone keeps making an excuse to come along except Nicole, who he just like they're like, oh, it's Nicole, and he just like stares at them, and then he's just with them. Like that was funny. But then like when she's looking at the book, like she's like she wants to be alone with Katarina because she loves her, but she's also not confronting anyone else's relationship with her. Like she closes the book. So that aspect doesn't really get resolution because it ends with on Katarina. Like like so. Yeah, I don't know, how this is going to come up again if it does later on, but that was just a thought I had.
It's gonna get resolved by the end of the season. I doubt.
I mean, the series is ongoing, so this might be part of her like Aunt Mary's ongoing like character arc.
Yeah.
So
Which ends with them smashing really fucking hard, fucking mashing muffs.
Yeah.
To the fucking speed of sound. What? Didn't say anything.
but yeah, it was a fun episode. Like I said, not as good as the last one, but it's still enjoyable. So that's about all I had to say.
I mean, it was funny. It was hilarious. It's horny. I like how Maria the entire time is just kind of like, let's find a rational solution, you know? And then it ends with them all like, all the ones in the book, they're like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home, guys. I don't feel too good. And Alan's just like, what? I was just playing the piano. Like, I don't get it. Meanwhile, his fantasy is just running through the grass with his waifu and climbing the trees with her. It's like the most wholesome one out of all of them. It's like kind of epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Otome game. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it definitely helps that Katarina is super hot.
Yeah, like how many times do you beat your dick off when watching the show?
How many minutes are there in the show?
Well, I was gonna say 0 because I've never been horny in my life.
It's like a 24-minute show, right? So
Yeah.
then 96?
I've never been horny, of course. Just want to let everybody know. Make sure everybody recognize that.
I also don't beat off during the show, but I do appreciate Mary's slobber knockers, as Vindy would call
I
them.
don't beat off during the show. I beat off immediately after. To my dead lollies, quote Craftsdwarf.
Oh, God.
Okay.
She's not even a loli. She's
She
got
was a
big
loli.
tits in this
Not
episode
anymore.
wants to marry.
Craftsdwarf
So
goes
that-
and watches
Craftsdwarf
episode
doesn't
2
go off
specifically.
I don't care.
Yeah, he goes back to the early episodes, so he did.
I'm so tired, man.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna leave.
That's okay.
Honestly, that would be your best move.
Alright, thank you guys for watching this episode of the Weeaboo Club.
I hate it.
It's been
I hate
fun.
it here.
I've been Craftsdwarf, and I'm here with Vindy.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Adios.
Fuck you.